Hello world. So let's get back to this Nerdgasms Unlimited stuff. So something that was pondering my mind for a bit is who would win in a three-way fight? Because I was thinking about Worldbreaker Hulk and how he had the whole the Times Square, I believe it was, how he turned that pretty much into a coliseum, and he wanted the Illuminati to fight against each other because how they did him wrong and messed up his entire life on his new life on Zakar. So I was thinking who would win in a three-way fight. I couldn't pick between Worldbreaker Hulk and Sentry, but one of them versus Superman and also Spawn. So we can go with Sentry. I think that's more of a fair fight because Worldbreaker Hulk, like he might get KO'd pretty easily in comparison to Spawn and Superman. So we're gonna go with Sentry. Now Sentry, as you guys already know, he's like the wrath of God, God's right hand. So that would be pretty interesting. Flight, super speed, strength, agility. All of these characters pretty much have the same abilities. But who would be the victor first? Now, I would think it's all going to boil down to just strategy instead of just straight up attacking. Because that's what Hulk would do. That's why I didn't want to use Worldbreaker Hulk. Because even though he is in his right mind, I would rather use Sentry for this instead of Hulk. So I think it's going to boil down to just being tactical. And with that, I'm going to have to go with, sadly to say, probably Superman. Why? Because he's from DC, Detective Comics. So he is like more tactical, he's more strategy. Because yeah, he is a lot of brawn. All three of these big hitters are brawn. But out of these three, I think Superman would win. I'm sorry, I love Spawn to death. But sometimes he has that Hulk mentality too, where he just goes in, guns blazing, because he's gonna die and he's gonna come right back. That's all that there is to it. So he doesn't always strategize. He is smart. He's very intelligent. Al Simmons is very intelligent. But also, if you look at the movie, which probably is a bad reference, he just always just jumps right into battle. But if you look at the cartoon and read the comic books, he is more tactical because he has that military mind state. Then let's talk about Sentry. Sentry, he runs in. He doesn't always run into battle. He picks his battles. That's the good thing about him. He picks what battle he wants to get into, which one he doesn't. Because he didn't even want to fight Worldbreaker Hulk. He kept on shutting down, like turning down Tony Stark left and right. And Captain America is like, nope. He's like, nope. You made this, so you gonna have to deal with it yourself. Until it all boiled down to civilians being interacted in the altercation. That's when Sentry decided to jump in, and he only beat Worldbreaker Hulk to a standstill because both of them reverted back to their human selves. So I think Sentry might get KO'd first. Then you got to bring it back to Spawn and Superman, and this is why I think Superman is gonna win because after the Superman versus Spawn, just the fight to the KO. I don't know. I just think Superman. He's gonna treat Spawn as if he's fighting Doomsday, and we already know how that turned out. They killed each other. Superman killed himself pretty much. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, I think Superman would win out of this three-way fight. If you guys think something else, then go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Leave your comments in the description below. Let's see what Les Mosley and what Stephen Littlefield got to say about it. But holla at you later. Team Deadpool for life, son. Later.